How's it going, everyone? I'm not in the gym today. Not gonna be doing my tennis ball drills today. I'm in my garage today because I have a new method of play that I have literally just found out about, or I just got into rather. I'm not doing tennis. I try to avoid doing my tennis ball drills every single day because, with the sauce deft, past couple videos that I posted, doing that, having repetitively throwing the ball on the wall, catching it, all the things. If I do that every day, that's not the best for my shoulders or my joints, because repetitive movements over and over and over like that without giving the muscles or joints enough time to heal, to chill out and relax, that can cause instability of the joint, because they're like, wait, dude, like again, like chill out, like give us some time to recover or recuperate, and so we can hit it again in 3-4 days, however long it is. So that's the reason why I'm not doing the tennis ball drills today. I have actually, can't remember if I said this or not, but I just experienced, I think I did. But yeah, so I just found a new form of fitness that is fun, that allows more play. It's not rigid. It's not like, okay, 3 sets of this, 4 sets of that, blah, blah, blah. It's not about that. It's about play, because playing is so healthy for our pathways, for our brain, to stay young and to stay in that, not childlike state, but to stay, like what do kids do? They go to the playground, they play, they go to the beach, they play, like, mom, dad, or dad, I want to play. I want to play with you right now. So we have to keep that mindset and transform it into different methods of play that we as adults enjoy. Okay, so the thing that I wanted to share with you guys is sandbags. So before I say anything else, sandbags, I found out, or my perception of sandbags and sandbag training was reinforced by watching this video from the Strength Side channel. He's an athlete who I've been watching and studying, so I got this information from him, as well as another YouTube creator who he was collaborating with. So I got all of this information and drew from them and been learning from them, from the screen pretty much. So basically sandbags, right? So sandbags, as you can see, they are not a barbell, they're not a dumbbell, they're very awkward, right? They have more of an awkward shape to them because they're sand. You can like hug it, you can have it over your shoulder, you can like hang it, or you can have it, you can grip it with your hands, with your fingertips. But so it's extremely different than training with a barbell because of its form. And that is the big reason why I went a little bit lighter. It's only 50 pounds. It's a 50-pound bag. I measured it on a scale yesterday and it came out to be like 54.6 pounds, something like that. So a little over. But so the way that you train or play with these is that typically if you're doing a deadlift or a power clean with a barbell, you have to be like, your back, you can see me, yeah. So you have to be like set, like straight, like this, all right? You have to have your straight spine, neutral alignment to avoid any types of injury to your spine that you can possibly develop when performing a barbell deadlift, anything like that. With the sandbag though, as I said, it's a little bit awkward, more awkward in regards to its shape and its form. As you can see, there's sand floating around in it. It's just like, there's no definite shape. There we go. There's no definite shape to the sandbag. So you have to kind of adjust your technique a little bit to it, right? So you are allowed, and by the way, this is my first time. This is day one of me playing with the sandbag and experimenting with it and, just messing around with it, trying to feel it out, that kind of thing, trying to move with it. You have to move with the sandbag, right? So instead of me going straight, I can bend my scapula slightly, or excuse me, I can bend my spine or round my back just slightly, and then pick it up, just like that. So because it's day one, you have to start easy, you have to start slow with this. So I'm just doing deadlifts right now. That's literally all I'm doing. I'm not throwing that over the shoulder, I'm not carrying it, I'm not carrying it over my shoulder, I'm not hugging it and learning how to walk with it quite yet. That'll come. But probably for this week, I'm just gonna be feeling it out and picking it up. All right, just a sandbag deadlift, okay? So you inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. So I'll give you guys an example. So okay, the reason that we exhale when we lift the sandbag up is because we want to exhale with effort. And it's actually creating more tension, which I don't know all about. I mean, I'm still learning this. I'm learning this as I go along with it. Learning from others, playing around with it, experimenting with it. So I'm kind of learning myself. I'm learning myself through exposing myself to the sandbag. That's literally it. That's literally all I'm going to be working on right now. Just feeling it out, putting myself in different positions. I'm trying to work with the sandbag, trying to mold my body around the sandbag, putting my own body in awkward, maybe uncomfortable positions, and then lifting again. So one very, very important thing, even though you can round your back with the sandbag deadlift, just like this. See, still playing, still learning about it. You don't want to lift with your back. All right, that is an essential foundation for all deadlifts. You don't want to lift with your back because you can injure yourself. What you want to do is drive through the ground with your feet and lift with your legs. So, right, you're gonna feel it in your glutes, in your hamstrings as well. You shouldn't really be feeling it you shouldn't really be feeling your back doing the work. Maybe a little bit, or if at all, but the majority of your power is coming through your wheels, right? Okay. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna be playing around with this for about a week. All right, and it's a little bit weird how when I used to work with a barbell, I don't lift weights anymore. I've been really trying to play around and experiment with my own body weight. So I've been doing calisthenics consistently for 2 to 3 years. Probably about 3 years. Yeah, maybe 3 to 4 years now. And it's best. I legitimately cannot remember the last time I worked with a barbell. I can't remember the last time, maybe, I don't know, last year sometime. But yeah, it's really, really fun as I try to, and the reason why is because I'm trying to explore different ways to play, different ways to train, different ways to strength train. I've actually, within the past week or two, like past 2 weeks, been playing around with decreasing the volume of my training sessions and increasing the amount of rest that I take in between my sets. Like literally yesterday I did about 6 minutes of mobility work and I did 2 strengthening exercises. Just 2 strengthening exercises, and then I did my tennis ball drills. Took me about an hour, 50 minutes, something like that. But I was fired up for the entire day. I've been focusing more on tempo, going nice and slow, fastest way to grow, and being more intentional with my movements. Okay, so really putting intention behind what I'm doing and tempo. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that for about a week, and then I'll progress probably the next week I'll move on next week by progressing to, I don't know yet, carrying it, something like that. I'll figure it out. I have time. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys what part of my training has begun looking like right now. So yeah, Sauce Step 3 coming out shortly.